Good morning, everyone. We're about to bring you the latest COVID-19 UAE updates. However, if you found this podcast through an article, which so many of you are doing, please hit that subscribe button wherever you get your podcasts so you can get your Dubai news daily. Good morning, everyone. How are you doing? Welcome back to the Lovin Daily, where we take you through the trending stories that everyone in Dubai is talking about. And I wish you heard Ali Babi's intro. It's getting better every single day. That was like circus performer type stuff. Can we hear it again?
You're putting me on the spot here, Casey.
It was like, we go live in 5, 4, 3. If you're watching on Instagram, you heard it.
I can do it again.
You can do it again? Okay, let's go.
And we go live in 5, 4, 3, 2.
And we're back. Guys, today we're going to be talking about the latest vaccination updates. We're also going to be talking about the cutest proposal that happened at Atlantis the Palm. And we have the guys from Project D, which is a donut shop in the UK. Might I say, I had a look on their Instagram this morning and the donuts are these aren't just your regular donuts, and they're talking about opening up here and they're working from here in the UK. But we're going to be talking about them later in the show with them. We have them on Zoom right here. But first, I want to give you a quick shout out before we get into Lovin Extra. So Lovin Dubai's exclusive membership service. You can sign up right now and get exclusive access to content, giveaways and offers. Plus, it's a shout out every morning and I'll continue to do it. You get this very cool eco water bottle, which costs 130 dirham, but if you sign up, it's only 15 dirham a month. I'm trying to get my 3 liters in a day. This is helping me. It's at the office. It's at my desk every single day. And if you're interested, you can get that delivered to your door in Dubai. And that's Lovin Extra. But, Alibaba.
I have my own.
Reppin' Lovin Extra. Did you subscribe or did you just steal from the locked box?
It was just you.
Fair enough. I would do the same. Jumping into our first story, the ruler of Dubai is encouraging everyone to get the COVID-19 vaccine. So as you may or may not know, the UAE is second globally in the rate of vaccinations. And the message from the top is for every single person in the country to get vaccinated. So yesterday, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Vice President and Prime Minister of the UAE and ruler of Dubai, he said on Twitter that vaccination will accelerate the full recovery of the UAE, and he is personally encouraging you to go and get it. As well as that, the Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi, he also paid tribute to the successful rollout of the vaccine. He thanked frontline workers. He said that the vaccine is available at 150 medical facilities across the country. It's free. And obviously getting that will accelerate the process of the country's speedy recovery. And we're so lucky to be able to get that. And we've spoken every day about it. Alibaba has downloaded the app. Yesterday, I was trying to get it for my mum. And obviously what's very cool is that they're prioritizing the elderly. So yesterday, if you are aware, every single Tuesday in the UAE, they have a government briefing based on COVID-19. So that's when we kind of get the latest facts. It's from the National Crisis Center Management Authority. And they kind of give us the latest updates with regards to COVID-19 in the UAE. If you get updates anywhere else, I would recommend jumping onto NCMA on Twitter to get them. That's where we get our information from. And they've basically said, and I love this, they said, our message last night was to a dear group close to our hearts that we prioritize their health and safety. They are a blessing in the light of our eyes. They are our elders. We have prioritized the availability of the vaccine to them as a priority. So basically help us protect you. We can visit you at your home to assess your medical condition and provide you the vaccine. So they are prioritizing the elderly, and soon the vaccine will be available to residents in their home.
Amazing.
How amazing.
Amazing. Everything about it is just amazing.
It's so fantastic, because even I think it's only when you have someone that you're thinking about that needs the service. So for example, when the fact that they rolled out home testing, and I was like, okay, that's great. But personally, it's not something, I can go and get it, no problem. But when you have someone who can't leave the home, when it's dangerous for them, people are isolating for months on end, they're scared to get the virus. And now the UAE will provide at-home vaccinations for the elderly that need it.
Amazing.
It's amazing.
That's the only thing that I can say. There's no words to describe it. It's just amazing.
100%. And actually last night there I was on the DHA app, on the Saha app, trying to get my mum's appointment. She is in the elderly age bracket. She's 71. She flew back to the UAE 3 days ago because we know that she has a much better chance of getting the vaccine here. So we feel so fortunate she's a resident here. And I think we'll actually try and get her vaccine, she's actually going as a walk-in today. want to get the Pfizer vaccine. So she's going as a walk-in if possible. I'll let you know how she gets on. But when the time comes that they're doing at-home vaccinations, if she hasn't been able to secure an appointment slot yet, yeah, I'm sure she'll do it.
Yeah.
Latest also that you may want to keep up to date with, they said, and this is kind of, there's a lot of talk in the media about new coronavirus strains. And what the government has said on that is new genetic mutations of the virus, commonly known as COVID-19, have been detected in several regions of the world. They are mutated strains. This is to be expected, but it is important to continue efforts to identify any changes in the components of characteristics of the virus through health monitoring and follow-up systems. And also, as always, the message from the top is stay safe, wash your hands, and keep that social distance. And next story, we're going to be talking about Ain Dubai has lit up for the very first time, and the light show is stunning. If you go onto our Instagram right now, our Instagram DMs last night lit up. No pun intended. It's early. Don't judge me on that. Our Instagram DMs lit up last night with basically everyone who got the first ever glimpse of the Ain Dubai light show. So it's not open yet. We're hoping that it's opening in start of this year. It was meant to be October last year, but of course there was some complications. COVID obviously didn't help with that happening. So we're hoping it's going to open soon. And last night, the light show happened for the first time. And it looks amazing. And basically what people said on the Instagram or in their captions is basically you can't even capture it. Do you ever try and take a video with your camera and it just doesn't translate because it's just not as beautiful? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Like you see it and you see how beautiful it is. And then once you just try to take a photo, it's just like, ugh.
It's a constant for me, especially if there's like a pretty sunset or something. I'm like, oh, I need to show this to someone. And then it just does not translate. So I think that's what was happening last night. We have a video here beside us that someone shared with us. You can see it on Facebook if you're watching there. It looks very, very cool. Cannot wait for that to open. It's going to be the biggest in the world when it does open. 210 meters. It beats Vegas. It beats London. It's here in Dubai. It's on blue waters. And it's absolutely stunning. So can't wait to give that a whirl.
Yeah, I want to go. I want to go on it.
I want to do a live show from it. That's
live show.
Yeah, me and you.
And we go live.
That could be your first thing, and it could like boom out over blue waters. You can wake people up. They probably hate us.
I think we can book a session. Like I think it's like book, like you can book because it
book
fits,
a trip.
Yeah, like because it fits. I think I read an article. It fits like 20 people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe COVID might be different, but yeah, I think they're pretty huge pods. I've never been on any other one, but
that
be pretty
could be
big.
An idea.
We just won't tell them what we're doing. They need like permissions. No, I'm sure they'll be fine. Moving on, before we go to our break, Matteo just won the Best Dubai proposal of 2020. If you're watching on Facebook where we have our full production show, you can see it. Of 2021, excuse me, I'm living in the past.
Yeah.
He won the best proposal of 2021. This is the first kind of cute Dubai proposal I've seen, so we wanted to share it. Love to get your thoughts on it. Is this a proposal you would like? Or what kind of proposal would you like? So Matteo, he brought his unsuspecting bride-to-be. She said yes. Spoiler. He brought her to Atlantis, the Lost Chambers, and they look like they've dived before because they look pretty professional. When they go for a little kiss at the end, it's fine. But basically, she starts digging in the sand, and he had hidden, or someone there had hid, a plaque that said, "Megan, will you marry me?" And then she said yes, and then she popped open the ring. He gives her the ring underwater, and it's adorable.
Beautiful.
And thoughts on this proposal? Is this something you would like? I asked Alibaba before the show. And my favorite thing ever is that he knows what his proposal will be. Should you share it now? I don't think so.
Like, I don't want to like put it out on the put it out in the public. Maybe I want it to be a surprise to whoever my future wife is.
I think exactly. I think the most adorable thing is that you've thought about it, that it's very cute, but we'll keep it there. We'll leave it there. Yeah. As an underwater proposal, I think it's very and they had a photographer there. There are a couple who love adventures. I think they've done hundreds and hundreds of trips together. It's very sweet, and I think Atlantis obviously helped them sort that out. So we love those proposals. We love a bit of happy news at the end of our news days here. Guys, stay tuned. After the break, we're going to be joined by the founders of Project D. So this is a successful donut shop in the UK, and now they're managing it from Dubai right now, and they're also looking at possibly expanding in Dubai. So very, very shortly we'll be with you. If you're watching on Instagram, turn over to Facebook right now if you want to see this interview, because we're going to turn it off. We'll be with you in about a minute. Lovin Extra is here. This is the new membership, and while absolutely nothing changes for our readers, extra members get access to premium content, exclusive competitions, and first look for tickets and access to the coolest events across the city, and Lovin merch. If you subscribe right now, a very cool Lovin Red Eco Water bottle will be delivered to your door. Guys, we are back on the Lovin Daily. We were joined by not one, not two, but three co-founders of Project D, very successful donut shop in the UK, and right now they're running it here from the UAE to the envy of many, I'm sure. Guys, welcome to the show.
Hi, thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Not at all. So excited to have you on the show, and we want to talk about how you're managing to live the dream in Dubai with your business in the UK. But first of all, can you please let me know, Project D, where did the name come from?
So Project D, I mean, we're three good friends from Derby who had a project selling donuts. I mean, it's been a natural evolution, really. It was just the first concept name, but once we came up with the graphic side of it and had it printed on T-shirts, it was only 5 T-shirts just for us and a couple of banners for our initial market stalls. The public reception was huge, and we just kind of continued on, and as stated, it was just a natural progression, and here we are today. But it's a pretty recognisable name now back home where we're from, and we're hoping to spread that across the rest of the world.
100%. I think, like I was saying earlier in the show, that I saw your Instagram page and the donuts, like, they look delicious. It's not just your regular donut shop. I think you guys obviously have, like, you're doing a lot of marketing. Like, it looks very, very cool. There's a whole design behind it. But how have you ended up working here in Dubai? How did that happen?
When we decided in the UK, obviously, we always said it. We always said we'll go away in January and work from somewhere hot, because it's so bleak and cold in the UK in January. And we've had some tough months in January when we first started. It was traditionally the quietest time of the year for us, and it was just a really tough time to be there. So we thought, let's go somewhere nice, and there's not a nicer place to be in the world right now than Dubai.
Yeah, 100. Like, you're not the only one that thinks that. And it's funny because when I actually Googled Project D, one of the first things that came up was there are Love Islanders that have been eating your donuts, right? So, and they also had the same idea to come over to Dubai. Is that a coincidence, or did you think that maybe there's some kind of like a marketing meetup there, or was that just a coincidence that you've all ended up over here?
I think that is maybe a slight coincidence, but back at home we do a lot of work with influencers. We went to the official closing party of Love Island, and that's where we managed to find the Love Island contestants. I think just for now it is a complete coincidence, but everyone wants to go to the nicest place, and that is right now it's Dubai.
100%. And tell me, you say Dubai is the nicest place. Are you considering opening up here? And if so, why do you think Dubai would be a good city for that?
We are most definitely considering opening up here after. I mean, we've been doing a lot of market research and going around and sort of learning a little bit more about the culture. It's the first time all three of us have actually been to Dubai. It's been on our list for a while now, and we're most certainly happy that we have made the effort to come out here, because it seems like the perfect place for our product. Obviously, we've had a huge reception back in the UK. We're now expanding down to London as well, and the next natural step seems to come out and bring it to the UAE. Just with, just people like nice things here, don't they? And our donuts are most definitely one of them.
100%. I don't know, like, if you've been to any of the malls, if you stepped into one of the Dubai malls, you'll know that we have a huge sweet tooth here. We love sweet things. I think more so that there's a lot of kind of like healthy food trends in other countries. We have that here too, but we love sweet things, so I can see why you would think that. But talk to us about running a business, because a lot of people are probably envious of you to have made the decision to come over, and now you're running your business successfully from here. How does that work day to day?
So it's actually worked quite well, because we're 4 hours ahead here, which means that you can start working at midday and it's still 8 o'clock in England. So that's
handy.
Yeah, we've got a really nice apartment here. It's really spacious with good Wi-Fi, and that's pretty much all we need. We all work off laptops, and we're also managing the day-to-day running. We've got supervisors, managers in place back in England, and they're all doing the weight, and they've actually loved a new challenge and like being almost like chucked in at the deep end with like more responsibility, and they've all relished it and took it on. So it's been really good.
Yeah, no, it's incredible. Like I said, people are definitely jealous. And talk to me, let's say, about the sweet stuff. It's not your average donut, right? So if you do open up here, or if I get back to the UK, I was there Christmas, and I didn't leave because I was isolating. But if I do see a Project D, what should I be ordering in your donut boxes?
That's a good question. We've got so many different varieties of donut, and obviously back at home we do the crowd pleasers, which have the Cadbury's chocolate and all the different bits of chocolate on top. One of the first things we actually did when we were in Dubai was to go and check out what chocolate people here eat. You know, just by going through the supermarkets, checking out the shops that you spoke about, and seeing what the culture is here. And we've seen that there's quite a close tie with Britain and the UK. There's a lot of products that do get shipped out from the UK to here. So the range of donuts we would probably keep quite similar, in fact, because we've seen that is popular out here. But you know, we've just bought out a box. We've got twirls in. We put full pieces of chocolate on the donuts, and then kind of match them up with set names, which gives it a bit of a twist.
Interesting. I was just thinking about chocolate when you fly to foreign countries, and I don't think personally the chocolate here is as good as the UK or Ireland. Can you comment on that? Have you thought about that?
I mean, I'll be honest, we haven't physically tasted the chocolate. We've kind of gone that, but as you can imagine, in our time we've had a fair share of sweet things, but it doesn't put us off whatsoever. We're just going to just keep doing market research. And I think when we come out here, I've spoke to all of our suppliers and everybody's on board. They've been with us from the beginning. And I've actually sort of already had, just brief conversations mentioning that it's an idea. And they're happy to say actually the same exact product that we sell in the UK will be sold in the UAE.
Nice. Well, like I said, it looks flipping spectacular on Instagram, and we have the video. If people are watching on Facebook, I think we're going to be showing a video of it as well, of just like some of the videos that you've made. Like, they're really cool. If people want to get in touch with you, or if they want to reach out to you in any way, what's the best way for people to do that?
So there's a couple of ways to get hold of us. We've obviously got Instagram and Facebook, which our handles at project.donut. Don't spell it the English way. That's where we come from.
I struggle with that.
And we've also got email. Everything can be found online. You can just search Project Donut UK, and there'll be a lot of information that comes up. But we mainly use Instagram.
Awesome, so cool. So I think it's Max, Matt, and Jacob. Guys, like, it's so fun that you're all kind of working together. Final question, actually, how is it working together? I guess it's three friends that have started a business. Like, it literally is a dream for so many people. How do you find it?
It's the most fun, like working with these two. We never fall out. We can work together, go out together, literally spend so much time together. We don't fall out, which is probably quite weird, really. But we get on really well, and we're all sort of on the same wavelength. So we don't fall out. So it's perfect working partnership, really.
Cool. Passion for sweet stuff. Same. Guys, thank you so much for joining the show. We had a little bit of technical difficulties at start, so we're a little bit late, so I appreciate you waiting. Good luck in the rest of your journey here, and hopefully we'll see a Project D in Dubai Mall.
Yeah, hopefully.
Awesome. Thank you so much, and see you soon.
Thank you. See ya.
See ya. Bye. Guys, that is a wrap for the Lovin Daily. We are back same time, same place every weekday morning. And of course, don't miss the Lovin Show every Tuesday, where I chat with Dubai personalities. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and have a great day.